Dude, 30's the shit. Why did he tell me? 30's like really cool. 20's are, yeah, you're never hurt, but like also everything's awful. I don't care if my ankle hurts a little bit if I know who I am. Like, that's a fair trade. I want to bring up the fact that I'm 30 because my sex life, dating, and me took such a big pivot at 20, 10 years ago, between 20 and 21. Like, meeting partners, it was difficult, and it wasn't so much a women problem as it was a social cues and social interaction issue. It was more generalized, right? Like, I'll tell you this story. Honestly, if a girl was really into me, I mean, if she was just into me, like, digging it, I wasn't gonna know. Unless she did like one of these. Like, I really wasn't. It wasn't gonna happen. I was at a party. It's the place we were staying, UNC Charlotte. We get in the middle of it, and at one point, this girl I've been talking to, she like goes, "You're funny." I go, "Oh, thank you." And she like takes her cigarette out, and she puts it in my mouth, and I go, "Huh, people don't normally do that." I think she might be into me. Okay. Right, and so party goes on. People are starting to leave. It's like, all right, I've had about, it's starting to clear out. It's just the people who are gonna. And I'm thinking, she's attractive. I would like to hook up with her. How? And so like I think, okay, upstairs bedroom. That's where I'm living. I'm like, okay, maybe if I somehow get her up there, like, hey, I got like an art book. You want to like? We talked about art. Is that you're like, yeah, sure, art book. And I'm thinking, she likes art. Good call, Bryan. All right. We're walking up the stairs. Look, I've had 10 years to think back on this series of events. My 30-year-old self is looking back at her going, she was walking up those stairs thinking she was about to have the nightcap of her life. This was a great party, and now she gets to just sit back, have a wonderful time, and pass out on my bed. I'm walking up the stairs going, okay, we're heading up here. Beds are where sex happens. I think she's into me, but I'm not sure. So as long as I get us up there and we stay up there, maybe something, I don't know, all right? Whatever calculus is going on in her head, I have no idea. So I get the art book, the precursor that established. Here's what was supposed to happen. We were supposed to look at like 1 or 2 pages of this, our hands were supposed to touch, we make out, we're fucking. That's what was supposed to happen. Here's what happened. I proceed to spend the next half hour going page by page of all the doodles that I had made over the summer while I was depressed. And the whole time I'm thinking, she's still up here, it's going pretty good. We're getting towards the end of the book, though. I don't know how I'm going to pivot this. Meanwhile, she's getting drier and sleepier and more bored and thinking about that guy she didn't hang out with tonight. So we get to the book, and I'm like, yeah, so like, want to like hang out up here or something? No. I'll give you this, though. And she gave me a kiss. And then she went on her way. I was like, oh, I got a kiss. That's pretty cool. All right, that's not nothing. Yeah. Now that you have all cringed out, it's okay. So that was pretty much it. And, it wasn't just women. It was just life. It was friends. It was any kind of job opportunities. Just social things were weird. Something wild happened, though. I'm not going to go deep into it, but long story short, I got into the pickup community for a short amount of time. I read the game. I learned that women are human beings. Hey, you shake your head, but the biggest takeaway is like, oh shit, women are just human beings. Like, that's game changer. Like, massive. So skip ahead, 6 months later. It's spring break. Me and some friends, we go to Key West. We go to Key West, and I'm a little upset with them because we went to the beach, we met some ladies, They came over to our hostel, they brought duffel bags, and these motherfuckers got high before they showed up, and I told them not to do it, but they didn't. They were so sleepy that they got bored and they left. They brought duffel bags, like it was going to go well. And so we go out that night. I don't hang out with them. Instead, I go to different clubs and I just anger dance. Like Kevin Bacon and Footloose. I didn't throw the beer because it's an establishment. I don't want to get kicked out. But I wind up at this clothing optional rooftop bar. You ever been to Key West? Apparently not. That's the thing. I'm like, oh, all right, clothing optional rooftop bar. I should say, while I was power dancing, I met a girl there. And she just goes like, what is your name? Just because I'm doing my own thing. And so we meet up. She's supposed to meet me at the rooftop bar. She doesn't. I don't care. I'm having a great time. Clothing optional rooftop bar, if you've never been and you're like a guy and you're like, hell yeah, clothing optional, you don't get to choose who options the clothing. Okay? I'll let you know that. I learned that. I'm 21. I go, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, this is what's happening. I support it, but not hard. All right, so I get up there and I start dancing with this girl up there. Now, I say girl, she's 30. You all are 30. I wasn't 30. I was 21. Yeah. But I was smooth at the time. Remember, I read the game. It helps a lot, so. And what's crazy is this I don't remember her name. Time happened. I'm going to call her Aussie Chick for the rest of the story. Okay, so Aussie Chick, I see Aussie Chick. We dance, and she goes off, and she's like dancing with this couple. And she comes back to me, I go like, hey, I see her hanging out with this couple. And she goes, oh yeah, I've got her. Now, warning. I don't have a female Australian accent. Steve Irwin and the Crocodile, like the Crocodile Dundee, that's it. And Jim Jeffries, so that's what bases. So just know that that's my Australian accent going forward. She's very lovely, she's nice, she's very cute. But she's gonna be, oh yeah, I've got her, because that's all I have. All right, so, right, we're dancing, Aussie Chick, the wife, and Frank. That's the group, okay? There's a moment where we're dancing together, I'm making out with the wife, Aussie Chick's making out with Frank, I'm 21, I'm a baby, okay? And at some point, Frank goes off to get a drink, and I'm like, I feel like I should meet this person, I should introduce myself, I don't know. I'm trying to man, I think, I don't know. I go to the bar, and I go, hey, I'm Bryan. Frank. Okay. We shook hands, it was weird as fuck. But I was like, all right, I did it. So, long story short, look, there's one, the client, I would say the scariest moment this whole evening. I go to get us a drink, I look over, they're all gone. They're gone. Poof, they're gone. My heart drops. Oh my God. I chug both shots. I go downstairs, I find them, cool. We go back to their place. I gotta shorten this story up. Look, you might be thinking I'm gonna tell you that it was awkward, or it was terrible, or it was weird, or there wasn't. This was the best fucking night ever. Like, it's just, oh my God. They say men are not capable of consecutive orgasms. They are. It just takes consecutive women. This was so amazing. Holy shit. Her, then him. First off, scissoring's real. If you don't think it's real, scissoring's real. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever. Porn wasn't lying with scissoring. It's great. There was one moment though when with the wife where I start doing one of these, and Frank starts doing one of these. Did not mean to lick the microphone, so sorry. So this 50-year-old man is licking my 21-year-old fingers, and I'm going, if there's one part of the whole night that didn't need to happen, if there was one moment where I'm like, we could have, that was it. I'll end it with this. What lasting impact did that have on me? They say sex is a fleeting experience. You have it, but then the next day comes. Like eating a wonderful meal. Yeah, but the next day you're still going to be hungry. It's never going to complete. And the people who say that have never had group sex. That shit changes you. You're different after that. Before I go, I'll say one of the weirdest things. I get off the bed, my legs are fucking jelly. And John Mayer is playing. I had no opinions of John Mayer before that. But see, he imprinted on my brain with his intimate moments. Now I love John Mayer. I can't help it. It's not a music thing. I just love John Mayer. I love you guys. I appreciate you listening to that story.